Our persistence, it can be our greatest asset, right? The very thing that helps us achieve the impossible. But what if that same persistence could become our biggest obstacle? The very thing that traps us in cycles of our own making. Well, there's an ancient framework that offers a fascinating way to understand this exact paradox.
So, let's start with a story. Picture a potter, way back in ancient India. This guy was completely consumed by his determination. Day and night, he's at his wheel, shaping clay until his hands are raw, all in the pursuit of the one perfect vessel. And to him, all that exhaustion, all that sacrifice, that was determination.
Then one day, a wandering sage walks into his workshop. He sees the potter, just trembling with fatigue, still struggling with the clay. And the sage poses this simple, yet incredibly profound question. He points to a perfectly good bowl in the corner and says something like, "This bowl holds water. It serves its purpose. Yet you suffer, chasing some perfect image that only exists in your mind."
And that story, right there, it just nails the central question we're looking at. It forces us to ask, when is our drive a creative force, and when does it become a destructive one? The story is a huge clue that maybe not all determination is created equal. It's like it comes in different qualities, different flavors.
To answer that, we can turn to this really powerful lens from Hindu philosophy, specifically from the Samkhya school. It's a framework that gives us a whole vocabulary for understanding the different states of our own mind. The concept is called the three gunas.
So what are the gunas? They're basically described as three fundamental forces that are all in different proportions, coloring everything we think and feel. You can think of them like the primary colors of our consciousness. And those three colors are sattva, rajas, and tamas.
Okay, let's break these down real quick. First, you've got sattva. That's the quality of harmony and purity, and it leads to clarity and a sense of well-being. Then there's rajas. This one's all about agitation and ambition. It gets you moving, for sure, but it also brings restlessness. And finally, you have tamas. That's the quality of inertia, of ignorance, which leads to confusion and this real feeling of heaviness.
So, here's the really crucial part. These three qualities, they don't just exist in some abstract philosophical space. No, they directly influence our core mental faculties. Let's start with the big one, the one that's supposed to be our guide, our intellect. In Sanskrit, this is called buddhi. It's our power to discern, to judge, to just see things clearly. It's the part of our mind that's meant to distinguish truth from falsehood and help us make wise choices. But, and this is a big but, it can get clouded. So how does that happen? Well, when our mind gets totally dominated by rajas, that restless, ambitious quality, our buddhi can no longer clearly tell the difference between a right action and a wrong one. And under the influence of tamas, whoa, it's even worse.